There you go, that is a really simple, delicious meal. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. I've got some potatoes I need to use up, look. I've got some sausages, I've got some mustard, two types, whole grain Dijon, I've got a little bit of garlic and stuff, and some onion. So we're going to make a mustard butter sausage and potatoes. And we'll probably serve it with some peas for a little bit of green. Okay, there's no cream or anything like that involved in here, but we are cooking with butter. Okay, we need to crack on. We need to peel these potatoes. Obviously, we're not going to eat those, are we? So we're going to peel these, cube these, and get them in a pan of water. Now, we are going to change it all around, and we are going to do it all in one pan. We ain't going to do a two-pan cook, it's a one pan. There's a pan. In there, I'm putting some water. Because when we peel these and chop them, we can just chuck them straight in there for boiling. We're going to boil them for 7 minutes. And we're going to take them out and let them steam when we cook the sausages. So you peel your potatoes any which way that you normally do, whether you use a knife or a peeler. Entirely up to you. Just peel your spuds. So I'll do this one, I'll chop this one, and then we all know what we're doing. So for all those people starting out cooking, this is a fantastic, easy peasy, very tasty dish. Now we want some cubes. We're going to have little cubed golden potatoes. Okay, so, and this is a little potato, but you're going to get the idea. We're going to just cube it like that. So we got these cubes, okay, in your pan of water. Right, I'm going to crack on, do them all, and then we'll get back to the pan full. Okay, there's our pan full of potatoes. Just stick that there. We might as well prep the veg. I've got a little bit of onion here, look. Small onion, and I've got this half that we've already been using. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to keep this very rustic. Okay, nothing hard. We are just going to slice the onion that way. In there. Okay. Garlic. A little bit of garlic, the usual, big or small as you like. And a little bit later I'll be chopping some parsley. That will do for me. Like I say, it goes big or small as you like. Okay, let's get cooking in here. Our potatoes. Flame on, we're going to do it all in one pan. In there, salt, a little mix in, bring it to the boil, boil for 7 minutes. Okay, nice and steady. Just going to stick a lid on, bring it to the boil. Okay, we're up to a boil, 7 minutes. We want to be draining our potatoes. Now we're going to keep this water. We're going to drain a little bit out, but we're going to keep the water and we're going to do the boil and fry on our sausages. Okay, it's already boiling water, we might as well use it. Now, it does not matter that there's some starch in there. Come on. In there, your sausages. We're going to give them a boil. So get them on in there, give them a boil, and we're going to turn them over in there. What is the purpose of boiling the sausages? For all the people that say, I don't watch a person that boils sausages. Look, the filling inside there plumps up. You'll get a bigger sausage. Okay? So just boil it in there, and you can boil all the water away and put some oil in and fry the sausages. Now I want plumped up sausages for this because we're going to cut them and then put them back in. So just flip them over and you'll find that they plump up really, really well. And they're going to be cooked all the way through. Amazing. We're going to change this slightly. We're still in the boil and fry. Normally I would just put oil in there. It would evaporate out the water, get onto the oil. We're going to make this a bit quicker. We're going to drain that. We're going to put some oil in. We're going to fry the sausage. There's our sausages in there. A little bit of oil. Give them a little bit of a browning. Nice and steady. And then we're going to take them out. And you can see they're already nearly twice the size that they were when they went in. When you've got a little bit of colour on your sausages, take them out and put them on a board. And we've got some fantastic sausage juices in there, look. So it was beneficial to plump them up, and we've got that juice, okay, that oil. That is a little bit of olive oil. We're going in there with our potatoes and we are going to brown them. Nice golden on those spuds. So we are looking to brown those potatoes, get a golden on there. So just leave them, stir them, leave them, stir them. You get the idea. So whilst those potatoes are browning and turning golden in there, we can slice these sausages. Just slice them, leave them on the board. And we're just going to slice these sausages. Now we're going to, you can slice them any which way you want. They're a bit warm. Okay, but we're going to slice them on sort of a biased. And you want a good centimetre thick if you can. Okay, we're going to do that. We want to see the sausage in our dish with our potatoes. Okay. Fabulous. As you can see, it's already cooked. Nice and moist. Okay, when you've got a little bit of a golden on, you can go as much as you want, you know. You can do that, and you can do that. We can start them off, and then we're going to stir them in. Now, if you think you don't have enough fats in there to cook those onions in there with some butter. So we're just starting that off there, look. And then we're going to give it a stir in. In there with your garlic. That might as well cook in there with that little bit of butter. Buttered garlic. Awesome. Give it a little 30 seconds on there and we're going to stir the whole lot through. Okay, let's have that all brought in. Now we're going to go low heat now. Oh, that's looking special. And we want to be going in there with some butter. This is where we make our mustard butter. Now you want a good couple of tablespoons in there. We've just added a little bit. I would normally go about 3 tablespoons. Now we're going to go a couple of tablespoons of whole grain mustard. That's going to give us all those little bits of mustard seeds stuck to everything. You want a couple of teaspoons of Dijon. Worcestershire sauce, smoked paprika, dried thyme, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt. Get that in there. And then chuck it all about in the pan. Oh, there's some flavour there. In there, that sausage. Back in. In there, fresh parsley. A little bit of green, don't we? Now I'm not saving anything to go over the end. I'm chucking it all in here. That is a fantastic looking plateful there. It's all nicely warmed up. Enough moisture in the sausage, the onion and the potatoes. Let's get it served. Oh, there's some goodness right there. And some peas. A little bit of green. There you go, that is a really simple, delicious meal. So a mustard butter, sausage and potatoes. Come on. Delicious potatoes. Sausages. Oh. We got that little bit of mustard on there, that mustard sauce we made. It is absolutely delicious. What a flavour profile. Stick it with some onion. That is pure comfort on a plate. Deliberately no cream, no cheese, no runny sauce, but if you want to make a gravy or anything, or even a sauce, up to you. But this is deliberately just the mustard on there with the butter. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. What a flavour profile. It works really well. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to chuck a meal on the table. If you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. That is amazing.